Chrome is killing you.
It is. That's what's killing me. Because now I was at 180. I'm at 140 now. Within a span of, 10 seconds.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's something within Chrome. I need to find a less intensive search engine now. Sorry. Start the session.
No problem.
Yes.
This session, we will be going through what to use instead of Chrome. All right, so recap. I know it's been a month, so I'm trying to do this from memory. If y'all have any comments on this that I missed something, please jump in and tell us. Let's see. Last session, you basically raided the entire pirate camp for whatever was of value.
Mm-hmm.
Artec got hit by something out of a black pearl for about 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm. That was after somebody threw something at my face.
Yeah, I believe that was a crate that they threw at your face, if I remember correctly.
A mahogany crate.
You did ask for a box.
I did.
This is true.
Certainly
You did. You did not ask what type of box or how that box was to be delivered.
That is very true as well.
At one point, you saw a small preteen girl running across the compound to Bamped. You figured out who that was.
Mm-hmm.
Your lovely bard decided to heal you all up through a short rest and a song.
Thank goodness.
Yes, for a couple of y'all. Especially the dwarf.
He looked a little rough.
And then, if I remember correctly, we ended with Lex and Sheeq finding an extremely old lady and escorting her back to where y'all were. Of course, the extremely old lady was also Elena.
Escorting is a relative term.
Okay, yes, if I remember correctly, and Sheeq, correct me if I'm wrong, you were carrying her back.
That he was. Over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. He's just on his phone instead of here.
That's all right.
Yeah, all good. But yes, and there was also an exchange of whys and why some people were upset with other people.
Oh yes, that lovely encounter with Sheeq acting like the party dad, and basically putting a stop to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like when Lex and Sheeq were getting Alaia, then I believe it was Chance and Artak who had a little bit of a
An airing of grievances.
yeah. Yeah, just
A
Okay.
lover
differences in what,
spat, really.
huh?
A lover's spat, really.
Oh, come on. Y'all ever see in Living Color and just the skit with the two old people trying to kill each other? Just that.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, watch it. It's fantastic.
Just another average day among the islands. How fast can we kill people? Anything else anybody wants to add for last session that I might have missed?
That's as much as I remember.
Yep.
All right, works for me. We'll take it from there with, let's see here. We will take it with everybody but Elena and Lex and Sheeq. What are y'all doing in the camp? It is basically nightfall. maybe about 30 minutes after sunset.
There should also be Artak's glaive, kind of acting as a light source because he casts light on the glaive.
Thank you.
At least until we get a fire going. So yes,
Chance is probably going to be gathering, like, breaking apart any. Basically, if there's any, like, already cut up wood, he would gather that for the fire, and if there's not, then he'd be breaking apart stuff.
All right. No one will be helping you out, Chance. Baylor, Ixom, what y'all doing?
Trying to look around, make sure that there's no more surprises coming our way.
Basically standing guard.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm kind of be searching around on the beach, seeing if there's any other hidden areas, like where we found the chest.
Any more spider holes, basically. Hidden spider holes, basically.
I couldn't get the damn word. Thank you.
No problem. I know words are hard today for all of us.
it's been a
Indeed.
long month.
The English language is a very questionable language.
Well, I don't know about English. I speak American myself, and I know that's questionable. All right, in that case, Baylor, you'll have River basically helping you out, look for anything extra. Stomping her feet, trying to find any little spider holes.
Very good.
Artak, let's see. With Baylor's kind of makeshift sled, he's going to kind of keep on a watch, like Ixon is, but also just more or less just also keeping an eye on the tree line, looking out for Lex and Sheeq. Once they come back, and also just kind of glancing over to the chest and making sure that it's secure, like every 5 or so minutes, like he's retesting the knots and everything, and just making sure that the box is secure to the sled and shit.
Yeah, we don't want that large treasure going anywhere, do we?
No. Is it, or also the crate too with that pearl as well.
With the remains of the pearl? Okay.
Yeah, with the remains of it.
Yeah, well, as you're checking that pearl, you keep wanting to be drawn closer and closer to it. But every time it comes up, you immediately feel yourself also being pulled away.
Kind of like a survival instinct, or is it? Or like,
Yeah, more of a survival instinct.
Like, hey, this thing's dangerous. Do not touch. Gotcha.
But your mind is saying, "I want to touch it more. I want to hold it. I want to talk to it."
Gotcha.
Pippin, don't touch the Palantir.
Fool of a took.
Oh, all right. So, about another 35-minute passes. Artek, you finally see 3 forms starting to come out of the jungle.
Hey, big cat, we're still here. All right, I guess he's not answering. Birdman, we're over here.
The Delilah flies over, circles overhead, and when he calls out, she squawks back.
Oh, cool. Hey, dude.
Chance, I take it since you're gathering the wood, you're also lighting a fire.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
or attempting to at least.
attempting to. Your attempt succeeds
Well, yeah.
automatically.
Well,
I mean,
you're also surrounded by cold.
Cold, yes.
Do you want some help with that? I could do a little, formula and do fire.
Chance is going to just.
I could just
He's
breathe
gonna
on it. Be
glare.
fine. Everyone keeps forgetting I breathe fire, so I mean,
Yeah, Chance is just going to kind of glare at Artak for a bit, and then keep working on lighting the fire. He's completely ignoring the offer of help at this point in time.
Okay.
okay. Well, about another 2 minutes later, and through the hole that our lovely Dragonborn created after somebody attempted to push it down half naked with a shield. In walks Lex, in walks Sheeq, carrying Elena like a sack of potatoes.
We found her.
Well, that's good.
As Sheeq gets inside, Elena kind of whispers into his ear, "You can let me down, big boy. I think I can make it from here."
The urge to just drop is going to be like palpable. You can see the thought. Then you also see him like decide against it, and you just sit her down. Huff that he had to go and rescue someone and go find somewhere to sit down.
Okay. As Sheeq passes Elena, she basically swats him on the backside and says, "Don't be like that." Elena is going to make her way over to the fire that Chance is still trying to set. Sit down across from him. Look at him directly in the eye. "Why don't you get Ixom to start it? He's good at that. You never have been."
Lex
Chance is
just
gonna-
makes a small gesture and it catches on fire through prestidigitation.
How far is Lex within Chance's line of sight?
Prestidigitation has a range of about, 30 feet or 60 feet?
Yeah, I think it's 30 feet, I believe.
So he'd be within 30 feet of you.
Okay, but yeah, is from where Chance is currently sitting and where Lex is standing.
It's a range of
Would
10 feet.
Chance
oddly
be
enough.
able to? Would
10
Chance
feet,
be
really?
able to see him do that?
Oh yeah, it's 10 feet.
From 10 feet away,
So
probably?
yes, absolutely, you would be able to
Yeah,
see 10 feet
definitely.
away.
If not,
Okay.
you might want to talk to the dwarf about making you some eyeglasses.
I was kind of hoping that he'd be kind of behind something, but chances as soon as the fire basically explodes into a fiery inferno, he's gonna look up, kind of look at Lex. Fine. I may not have been the best at making fires, but at least I try. And he's just going to kind of keep setting more sticks on the fire to keep feeding it.
All right. Elena is going to pat the ground next to where she's sitting and look for Sheeq. Now, where is that big cat? I got a place all nice over here for him.
I just see the old woman from Madagascar. Kitty.
See, I was picturing the old witch from Brave.
Both of them work here. Oh, Sheeq, come here. Sit next to me. Come on, honey.
She's gonna huff again and just go sit where she asked him to, because he does not have the energy to argue back.
I beat you to a chance.
Okay, I gotta see this. Yeah, cute.
You're a brain cell, I swear to God.
Thing is, this is being recorded. This is. It's wonderful. Okay, moving right along.
Moving right along. As Sheeq sits down, Elena kind of wraps her arm around his, puts her hand on top of his, leans up close to him. Now, see, isn't that better?
Artek's gonna stifle a laugh and just. Nope.
Does she hear this?
I would think so. I mean, she's right next to him. And she's feeling, his arm and holding his hand. I would hope.
No,
she
I'm
would
talking
notice.
about the stifling, the
Oh, the
laugh.
sound of the laughter.
Do you want me to roll stealth versus perception?
Yeah, roll stealth for this one.
Yay! 18.
Oh, that's not great. Like, I'm okay with perception, but I'm also not proficient in it.
I rolled a 17 plus 1.
Oh no, I rolled an 11 for a total of 14.
Yes!
Yeah. You don't hear that laughter or giggle.
Okay, looks like we don't need this anymore. And Artek will go and grab his glaive and turn off the light on it, I suppose.
As Elena's sitting there, rubbing up against Sheeq, getting familiar, unquote, with him. She's looking around. Now, where is Baylor?
What type of freaky sandwich is Alaia trying to make?
What is happening here? What did she approve of with you to talk about this shit that none of us are learning here?
Baylor on the other arm. Soft kitty one.
Against Sheeq, right? On the Sheeq's other arm.
Why is that so funny?
Because it is.
Yet it sounds so wrong.
Artek just comes up behind and over. Hey, big cat.
Just starts massaging his ears.
It is at this moment that we start hearing a distinct purring sound.
And she just looks at all of us. What are you doing? Showing affection? Disgusting. Keep doing it.
She's gonna start growling and just let it reverberate in his in his diaphragm to make it as loud and as long as possible.
Point taken, big cat. We're just messing with you.
As she
As
starts
soon
to
as he-
growl. Go ahead.
As soon as he hears that, as soon as Chance hears that, he's going to look up. And he's going to just take a couple steps to put Ixum in between him and Sheeq. And it's like, all you're going to hear is just carry on. And he's expecting bloodshed.
Okay, so
Back to reality. So
back to reality. As is Baylor really doing that though? Seriously?
no.
Okay.
Some humor to the party.
So where is Baylor and what is he doing?
I assume he's finding nothing, kind of stomping around in the sand.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Just kind of
All right.
rosy and wandering around camp.
All right. Well, she sees Baylor's form out there a little ways, and as she's warming up to dear old Sheeq here, who's apparently enjoying every minute of this, just by the facial expression. Baylor, honey, come here.
What?
I need to tell you something important. Come here.
He kind of starts moseying over. He gets kind of within the light of the campfire, and he just pauses, puts his hands over his beard. You're not going to pet me, are you?
No, there's only one person in this party I want to pet, and I've got him right here. And with that, she squeezes Sheeq's hand a little bit more. Bard, before you say anything, yes, I do have permission to do this from the Mun. In fact, he was one of the ones who gave me the idea of all this.
When she is back stateside, I'm a killer.
Gonna die.
Hey, just look directly in the camera. She'll see this.
But no, seriously, Baylor. When you get back to Terrarona and you see that witch doctor, you need to tell him something.
What?
Now, listen closely. You need to tell him Giacomo Fino IA. As soon as you see him, tell him that. Because it'll save several people's lives.
Say it again?
Repeat after me. Giacomo
Giacomo?
Fino
Ino?
IA.
Ane.
Mm-hmm. If you don't tell him that, the first one who will not make it will be Lex.
What?
Just trust me on this. Trust me.
Okay, I gotta break character. Just cause it's she's in the old form. She's the party grandma now.
Pretty much.
Your grandma sitting by a fire.
I was wondering if you would have gotten that one.
I wasn't entirely sure that was exactly what you said, so I had to ask. Sure.
Oh. I had to come up with something. I heard that on the radio on the way home. It's like, yeah, that'll work.
Excellent. I actually expected you to do the chipmunks. I told the witch doctor, but
Oh.
but that was a twist I did not expect. So bravo.
That song is gonna be stuck in my head for a week.
Yes.
Was that your fucking voice?
Oh, I haven't pulled that voice out in quite a while.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot better, but then I turned 13.
I swear to God, if the response that witch doctor doesn't give, though, to say to what Baylor needs to say is not ooh, ee, ooh, ah. I'm going to flip.
Okay, so after delivering that message,
Okay.
she looks over at River, and just a smile crosses her face. Well, it's good to see that the Queen of the Sea has finally gotten off her boat and is on land. River, our lovely cat who loves water so much, is just taken back and shocked. It's like, what? And with that, she looks over at Ixom. Did you manage to get her off the boat? Or was this something else?
No, we got her on the dry land, but she wasn't happy to be out on the ship again.
Really? And she looks over at both of them. And she's known as the Dread Pirate Queen. You can't get the dreaded Pirate Queen of all the seas. She's constantly on the water.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Where have you been?
And was that
when?
Well, I've never left here. And she looks down at her hands. Oh, I guess I was towards the future. And with that, she's going to look over at Lex next and say, "Don't worry. Don't worry. Somebody's coming for you, and you'll enjoy it when they get here."
Is that supposed to be ominous or reassuring?
I always thought you two make it a good couple.
Sorry, Baylor, you're out.
Baylor starts walking into the ocean carrying a cannonball.
Nope.
Lex is very, very perplexed.
Sorry, that was the first thing that crossed my mind.
And with that, she's just going to leave Lex very complexed and look at Noman. And you, little one, you need to stop messing with doors. You'll get hurt. In fact, you'll get hurt with the windows too, so better not touch them either.
His Chance suddenly grins, looking at windows of the huts.
Not this one. Not this one.
Just throwing Noman with all of his strength through each window and door.
Each one not getting, showing any result. Damn. Next.
That's not what I was trying to do.
Excuse me there. And with that, she's gonna sort of pull herself up just a little bit. Give Sheeq a peck on the cheek. Looks looks straight at
So glad I'm recording like Bard's facial expressions. This is
you too. Is gonna look directly at Chance and kind of motioning him closer to the fire.
For the moment, Chance is gonna. Oh, as he's snapped out of his daydreaming of the possible end of Noman, at least. Then he's going to walk closer to the fire, but not close enough. Mostly because he doesn't like the heat as much. It doesn't agree with him.
And she's going to look directly at Chance and basically say, Chance, you, son, make some beautiful cubs. And you and as he starts saying that first letter, you hear bamf and smell brimstone as she disappears yet again.
Chance is gonna stand there for a moment, like old ladies. I was getting people confused all the time. And he's going to just kind of like lean up against it, just kind of wander over to one of the huts and just kind of lean up against it, and just kind of like he's bedding down for the night.
Oh, thank the gods.
I didn't get. And Chance is just gonna half serious, just like throw his glaive down. Why did everyone else get like cool future predictions? What the fuck? Do I just fuck off?
I can give you a future prediction. But first, I need alcohol. Lots of it.
I'm sure there's
I have a
plenty
feeling
somewhere
you
in here.
Supply that need.
What do you want me to do? Just. There was a food shed, I suppose, but like I don't know if it would have anything. I guess I'll look.
In all my years, I have never met an individual that speaks like you do, that does not have a flask of something strong in their boot.
Don't need it. You just enjoy life.
Where's the food shack? And then she's gonna stand up.
Chance is just gonna kind of, from where he's laying, he's just gonna kind of point off in the off to the one of the other huts.
All right,
Shack
Sheeq
is
is
that
looking
way.
for. Sheek's going off looking for something alcoholic.
Although
Let me know if you find any in there.
Although alcohol does help, but you don't always need it.
All right.
Lexus, in the meantime, he pulls out his bedroll, rolls it out because he's not going to sit in the sand. There we go.
All right, Sheeq, you do manage to find the food hut, or the supply hut, and you find something alcoholic, but it's extremely weak. It's more like a very, very weak grog.
Is there enough of it for Sheek to get drunk?
Probably not. I mean, we're talking an alcohol level of 0.1 or 0.5 here.
there will be the sound of a full bottle clashing against something and shattering before Sheik stomps back into camp and just throws himself down on the sand, now just pouting before he goes to sleep.
All right. Anybody
Well,
taking guard duty or everyone crashing out?
I don't know why everyone's sleeping in the sand. I'm going to one of the bunk quarters.
one of the massacre huts.
I'll take the first shift.
Yeah, we'll let River and Noman take second shift.
I'll take
Lex is going to
final
bed
shift.
down, but Delilah's going to fly over and land on one of the huts.
Okay. So the night passes. About 2 hours after y'all pretty much crash down for the night, with the exception of your guards, you hear a very mighty roar from outside the camp. You can't tell where it's coming from, but it sounds like it's all around. Who's ever awake is more than welcome to roll a... let's make it a nature check. So, Ixum, that would be up to you, since you're on the first guard.
Could we put Artek on that first guard as well? Or just... Or two?
No, if Artek's on there, yeah, you can do it if you want to.
All right. Perception. Nope.
What did you get?
Technically a 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, first number said 5, and the second said 20.
Yeah, you don't recognize that mighty roar either. This is something new to all of you.
Oh, wait. You said nature or survival?
Nature.
Ah. Then 4.
Yeah, you definitely don't. You barely hear the roar.
I just need to have the general little chat here open constantly. I don't need to click off of it.
Yeah, with
I'm
the
gonna
gifts you guys
start
are
doing the
sending.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the gifts you guys are sending tonight, these are great.
We're thinking. We're going. We're making content.
We all just had our very first, or most of us just had our very first GILF experience, okay? It's gonna be gifts instead.
Honestly, I don't think one of you had the guilt experience. The night keeps on passing into the second shift. That roar happens again. Yeah, Noman doesn't know what it is. And River doesn't know what it is. It seems to be closer now. But not within eyesight of either of them to wake anybody. Who is on third shift of guard? Anybody?
Chance will be.
All right, Chance.
Sheeq will go with him.
All right, Chance and Sheeq.
This was perception disadvantage, or
I think it was
Hold
nature.
on. It would be nature to identify the roar, but roll a perception at disadvantage, both of you.
17.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a natural 18 and a natural 1 for a total of 4.
Sheik, you're lucky to be able to see the huts that you're standing right next to. Apparently, we need to get you.
Or zombie.
Yeah. Apparently, we need to get you some glasses for night vision.
You fell face first in the sand. There's still sand in your eyes. Or in the fur around.
Either that or his mind is on his first Gilf experience.
No, so the thing is, like, Sheik's relatively old, so, like, he doesn't wake up quickly. Like, try not to nod back off and failing.
Can't. You, though, see movement on the other side of the thorn wall. The thorn wall is about 5 feet tall, if I remember correctly. And this thing is at least 5 feet higher than that.
Chance, as soon as he sees that, he's gonna the blue flames that kind of gonna form around his gauntlet, then travel out, and then ice is going to form out of his other gauntlet. And when both the ice and flames clear, his swords are going to be in his hands, and he is going to then whistle over to Sheeq to get his attention without breaking eye contact with what he saw.
All right. As you are continuing to watch, the form is going. It's basically every now and then being hidden by trees, but it seems to be traveling. Trees are traveling parallel to the wall.
Towards the opening, or
No, parallel to it. So it's basically going up the wall, not trying to get into it.
yeah, he's he's just gonna whistle to Sheeq and say, "We got something over at the wall here. Don't know what the hell it is, but might want to. Think we might want to check it out, or wake the others first."
Let the others sleep. We'll check it out.
Lex wakes up, is awoken by Delilah, and when he gets up off his bedroll, the raven flies down into his back.
Okay. So how are you three going to check this out? Or at least you two?
Chance is gonna. You know what? No guts, no glory. He's just gonna start walking straight for it.
Okay, well, you're not going to be able to walk straight to it unless you want to try and go through the thorn wall yourself. If you do that, please do not strip down.
That was uncalled for.
It was uncalled for the first time when it happened, but it happened.
Like I said,
He took off a piece of sentimental, ceremonial clothing because
And handed it to Chance.
He just didn't want it to get damaged. It has sentimental value. He still got clothes on underneath it.
Ooh.
He's not just
still
going to let
warm.
everyone know what's going on in the jungle tonight, okay? Let's just chill.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
I have that song
Okay.
saved, actually.
So yeah, Chance is going to want like after kind of heading over to the wall and trying to see if he can see it or get a better look at it still. He'll eventually head towards the opening and try to go out.
Okay.
She's going to
Easily
follow
handled.
10, 15 feet behind.
Okay.
Lex is also going to follow, but he's going to be very stealthy about it with a 19 for stealth.
Nice. All right. So all three of you managed to get out of the little compound. By now, whatever Chance saw has completely disappeared into the woods.
I thought you said you saw something out here.
I did. It was taller than the wall, and it was moving. It was moving along the wall. Maybe I'm just tired. I could be completely mistaken. With that, his swords are just going to kind of burst into shards of ice and fall to the ground, and whatever it is, I don't see it anymore. But he will kind of be looking at the ground to see if he can spot any like tracks.
With this light, you're not going to be able to.
Lex is going to look around. He's got 120 foot of dark vision and a perception 25 roll.
Okay. Looking around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. I mean, you see normal palm trees and oaks and various underbrush. But everything seems to be normal.
Well, if it was here, it's gone now.
Could have just been a monkey or something swinging through the trees. Oh well.
Now we'll never get back to sleep. Well, Sheeq won't anyhow.
But yeah, with that, Chance is just going to look at the others. And, well, there's nothing out here. Was worth investigating, but there's nothing here. Let's head back. And he's going to start heading back inside.
All right. Sheeq, Lex, you doing the same thing?
Yes, except that as once we, how big was the hole?
The hole for the or the opening in the wall? 5
Yeah.
feet. 5 feet, enough for each one of you to pass through without getting scraped up.
Okay, so once they, yeah, no, it's not worth it. Okay, yeah. Going back inside.
She's going to wait until both of them had gone back through. Find a nice secluded spot out in the open to pee. And do one last check to make sure it wasn't a monkey. Just for good measure.
Okay, roll me a perception check at disadvantage then.
soft 20. Well, soft 21. I think I have a +3. Hold up.
Okay.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, you see no monkeys whatsoever. I'll even grant you your cat's senses of smell. You don't even smell a monkey.
All right. Knowing that the area is safe, Sheeq will head back in.
Okay. All right. The rest of the night passes pretty much uneventful. Sun's starting to come up. You have actually now spent one full day of the 2 days before your boat captains leave. As the sun comes up, the rest of the party starts waking up. What does our party want to do?
Anything interesting during the rest of the night, dudes?
Chance will have not turned his eyes away from the direction where he saw that thing from, or where he last saw it. That will be the direction he spent the rest of the night staring.
Okay.
And is currently still staring in that direction.
Nothing of interest? Okay.
Absolutely nothing to report other than just a normal night. Shadows playing tricks.
We are on an island in an environment that we don't fully recognize, so would mess with anybody, I would imagine.
It's just a little false alarm. And then Delilah comes flying out of Lex's chest and takes flight and starts circling, looking, see if there's anything. They need to be alerted to anything.
How far out is she going?
I can contact her for up to 100 feet, so she'll make a big arc around.
Within 100 feet, she doesn't see anything. And comes flying back to you. Baylor, Ixum, anything y'all doing other than waking up?
Gonna go to the food shed and gonna bring stuff out for everyone to have breakfast.
Quickly make a coffee machine. Espresso.
I'm crushing coffee beans with my mace. Mixing bananas and flour. I'm gonna make us banana bread.
What, no nuts?
We have
I get
plenty.
nuts.
Glad someone said that. Ixum, anything you doing special this morning?
I'll help with the food.
All right. Well, while our party takes 10 for a food break, let the rest of the party take 5 for a bio break.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, dog.
Okie dokie.
Okay, though.
Oh, I've got to say, that was entirely fun this morning. Or this first part of the session. How about that?
Oh yeah, no. This is just.
That was
Seriously,
amazing.
why don't I get a fortune reading? Come on, why don't I get old Alaia, tarot card reading? Come on.
Actually, because I forgot.
God damn it, Sinclair.
I am completely sorry about that. I had completely forgot one character.
Okay, and I mean this very jokingly. So the old is just coming through from you.
Yeah,
In
yeah, pretty
memory.
much. Yeah, the memory is the second thing to go, guys.
See, what makes me laugh is everyone else is like, hey, everybody else's fortunes are like, oh yeah, you're gonna meet someone great, and Noman's is stay away from doors and windows.
Oh.
It's like don't. It's like don't talk to the trees.
Alex and I are very perplexed.
Yes. I spent the last, I don't know, about 2 weeks writing this entire scenario up. And then I talked to Elena, who said she wasn't going to be here. And it's like, it would be kind of cool if you flirt with Sheeq. It's like, yeah, we could do that. And then last night, with what Sheeq put in the general chat, it's like, oh, yes, this is going to work.
Nice.
Also, I'm probably gonna have to go in and like edit my half of sound because for some reason it's like super sensitive on my side. That or it's like not loud enough. I can't tell. The like volumes are weird.
Yeah.
But I'll go in and fix mine because my desktop audio is not catching me talking on here, so it's only my mic and aux, which is a separate channel, that's catching me. And I think that's just how Discord goes because you don't want to hear yourself.
Yeah, it very well might be.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to go in and adjust my sound if it sounds funky. Which is fine. Oh, I might not be able to. Shit. Oh well.
We'll get it
Just
figured out.
Just have to go back and voice over everything you said during the event on the when you take
Make sure you put in there that the giggle about
Oh yes. But I'm saying that because I'm just having, watermelon as dessert. So if there's like a loud slurping noise during the video, I do apologize.
There's a loud surfing noise. We all know Miss got eaten by a snake. Yes, I agree about that.
My wife just sends me videos, and there's a video of the snake coming out of the roof, the ceiling of this bedroom, like through a vent, and they're like trying to hook it to get it out, and somebody taps the other part of the roof, and it fucking falls in, and there's like, these got to be like fucking anacondas or fucking something. They're huge ass snakes, and I guess they were all up there mating or what the fuck ever because they're all intertwined and shit. I'm like, ugh.
Nope. Nope. There would be a cartoon. There would be like a cartoon cutout in the wall of me just running right through it, because I'd be gone.
Kill him with fire. Kill him with fire.
I
can guarantee you, I would be gone and throwing a Molotov cocktail over my shoulder. Where I got the cocktail, I ain't no telling, but it's going to be going over my shoulder.
You reminded my wife we have to make a fucking homeowner's insurance claim. Why? Because the house burnt down. No, the house is fine.
Alrighty, I'm hoping this joke doesn't go over everyone's head. But we know what Baylor and Sonar's romance song is. Sheeq, this one belongs to you. All right, time to show everyone's age. Who understood the reference?
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah,
I could hardly hear it, so
Golden
I think
Girls.
she did, but
Yeah,
just trying to figure out how to get to Colorado to kill me in my sleep.
I'm still recording, by the way.
You guys make it so easy to play a grumpy, moody character.
Oh, this is great.
You love us.
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Don't be. It was funny.
It's okay. It's okay. Some of you are my players too.
Yes, we know.
It'll come around. It'll come around.
Who's ready to fight Tiamat?
Hey, Brindle!
Hey, my
It's just
characters always
Brigida
want to
with
go down
five
in
heads.
It's what with 5 heads?
Just Brigida with 5 heads.
Oh, God.
Lord help us.
Oof. Easy. We're friends still. It's all in good humor.
Well, some of our characters want to go out in a blaze of glory. That's one way of doing it, apparently.
That is quite the blaze.
Yeah. And look at it this way. After she kills us, she'll plant flowers on top of us.
That is true.
Use this as compost.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I went over to the general chat here and I'm recording this, Bard. Thank you, Sheeq. Thank you so much. I now highlighted it.
All right. Ixum, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I guess we're all back then. All right, so you guys get breakfast ready. I take it you eat it. What do you want to do?
Well, we've got one more
We-
day. We can either check out the rest of the island or we can get the fuck off.
What? It's been a while. I forget. What was our goal? Was to go find the X, right? That was our intention in the first place.
Yep. Yep. Find the X on the island, which they took us to, and this is where it led us. This little cove.
Gotcha. Hmm. Okay.
We've
Okay.
retrieved the pearl and, well, couldn't exactly save the villagers, but they're better off where they're at now.
Well,
No,
you
the-
achieved a
uh,
pearl.
We retrieved a pearl. It isn't ours that sank, and I believe the villagers that were taken, or at least due to the notes and timelines and everything, the villagers that were taken haven't come here yet. That, or if they had, they are shipped off on somewhere else. Am I right?
Right.
with
The
that?
numbers don't line up.
So, we still have to find them, and we still have our pearl to find, and we still have to figure out how to get off this island. You know, alive, all of us. And he'll, just glance over everyone. Alive, and all of us. It'd be nice. Make it.
Well, I'm just saying, if we don't find the pearl, we might as well settle in. Get used to our new life.
Yeah, cause if we don't bring the pearl that we're supposed to, yeah, then we don't have that mission done.
I am not spending any more time in this vermin-infested hellhole that I am absolutely forced to. We will find a way off.
I will swim if I have to.
I did that once. That's we can pass on that.
Okay, the DM is going to jump in here with a little bit of meta knowledge. 3 or 4 sessions ago, the Elder of Terror,
Offered
like
us
I
a
said,
boat.
words are hard tonight. Terraroa said she might have a way to get you off the island.
Mhm.
As for getting off the island that you're currently on and back to Terraroa, you still have 1 day before the boat captains that brought you here leave.
Yep.
Yes, you have found the exit led you directly to this camp.
Mhm.
And by the notes, if the pirates had brought back the islanders that they captured, they would have already discovered that this camp had been changed somewhat, just by the dates on the note and by the time frame that you have been encountered here.
Okay, so they haven't even come back yet. Oh shit. Okay.
So that's it for the meta knowledge that you get for right now.
Well, how are we ahead of them?
They came and left.
Oh, yeah. That's
Or
right.
they just, or perhaps they
They
just
went
didn't
somewhere
come
else.
here.
They went somewhere else.
Maybe they had another stop before they got here.
Remember, this is
They
just
got
where we
back
saw
here.
the X, which was supposedly something special. Doesn't mean that's where they take potential slaves necessarily, even though we found some body parts that there were slaves here.
Yep. So the question is, so we have 1 more day, according to the captains, from what I was able to decipher, or what we were able to decipher.
Mhm.
So, like, do we wait it out 1 more day? Do we hang around here? Do we check the rest of the island, or
I
do we
don't
head
know
back?
about you. I don't know about you, but I'm going to go look around. And Chance is just gonna wander out of the camp and start wandering.
Hey,
Kids
let's
out, going outside the camp and wandering, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Artek.
let's not go off on our own here. We, grab someone else or a group or something. Somebody.
Sheik is
Lex
gonna
will,
grab Artak and start following Chance.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you.
And
Yeah. Yep.
And Noman, being the curious little fairy he is just going to follow both of you, all 3 of you.
If we build a wooden badger. The fuck?
Great, we're bringing the little brother.
Yes, and you're dragging me along with the 2 people who want me dead.
Ixom's going to stay and guard over the items we've collected, including the broken pearl.
All right, River is going to stay there too.
I'm gonna stay.
Lex, what were you doing?
Lex will also stay.
Okay. All right, so we'll go with the party that's going outside. How far out of the side of the wall are you going?
Chance is just going for. He's gonna be just like he's gonna head out of the wall, and he's just gonna keep going.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Let's see here.
In fact, roll it at advantage. Since it's daylight, you know what the area looked like yesterday.
16.
All right. At about 150 feet outside the wall, rough, you notice a very, very, very large track. It almost
Uh,
looks like a giant chicken track.
Oh, good.
Oh. Yeah. Chance will kind of uh look at it for a bit. And then he's gonna kind of look off in the direction that it's pointed,
Okay.
and he's gonna follow it.
Following these tracks is not that hard. I mean, these tracks are about 5 feet long, about 2 feet wide, and the underbrush has been pushed aside.
So yeah, with it not being that hard to follow, Chance will he'll pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay. I take it the rest of the party is following him. Noman definitely is following him, flying about 3 feet behind him.
Yeah. Arzak would attempt to try and bring up the rear. Just trying
No.
to keep an eye
Sheek's
on.
still dragging him.
You would have started going along at this point. okay, dude,
Yeah, but
dude.
Sheek is trying to get Artak as close to Chance as possible.
Hanging back and enough to to where hopefully Chance and Noman don't hear. I'm just trying to give the dude a little space. What's the issue?
Until we are off of this island, everyone here has to work as a team. Which means
And I know
either you two need to make amends and talk this out, or one of you needs to get killed. I would prefer the first option.
And I understand that. I want us all to get off this island. After that, he can do he can do whatever for the whole brother thing. I already tried to explain to him that my goal is to make sure that everyone lives. If the damn cat was going to kill him, I wasn't going to let that happen. Something had to be done. I had to do it first.
I am not blaming you for your actions. Both of you had a part to play in this, and it will take both of you to solve it, which can only be done through words.
Well, if Cool Cat doesn't want to talk it out, I'm not going to force an issue that he doesn't want to go with.
And that's why I'm here. Now, come on.
All right. I'm following. I'll keep an eye on him.
You're getting therapy, and you're gonna like it.
And you get therapy, and you get therapy. And if you don't like it, I'm going to therapy both of your heads.
Bonk.
All right, Chance, you follow these tracks with the rest of the party, and Noman behind you saying, "This is not a good idea, Chance. This is not a good idea." These tracks are bigger than most of us.
Chance is gonna he'll stop for a bit, and he'll look at Noman and like, if you don't like it, you can go back to the camp where it's safe. I'm going to continue looking. And he's going to keep he'll at this point in time he'll slow down a little bit and can he tell if the tracks are getting fresher or not?
From what he can tell, these tracks were made last night at some point. And given the direction and the distance and what you saw last night, they're probably made all at that time.
Okay, so it's got some distance on him. Never mind. He's going to pick up the pace.
Okay. Nomad's still flying as best as you can behind you, Dad. What's Dad gonna say if you die? You follow the tracks for a good 2 or 3 miles as the sun's getting higher and it's getting warmer, and then they disappear. The jungle is. It doesn't look.
Chancel.
I mean, it looks like he just basically stopped and poofed.
While Chance is kind of like running, kind of basically running, following these tracks, and he hears Noman say that, he's gonna be like, "Your father would not care. I'm only here. I was only brought to this group for one thing, because he could have seen, he could see that I had some kind of use, which I have no idea what he saw. But I have more important things to do." And then he's just going to turn back and keep booking it. And then once the tracks end, he is going to he'll kind of look around and maybe even kind of like climb up into a tree a little bit to see if like he can spot like if the tracks change direction. Do they continue a little bit else further on, or
Yeah. Since Sheeq and Artak are a little bit behind and can see more around Chance and Noman, do I see anything, or does Artak see anything like odd around them?
To answer the question, no. And that's for both of you. Chance, you climb the tree, you look around, the jungle looks normal. Nothing looks out of place, nothing looks trampled over.
yeah, he'll after taking a look around, he'll slide down. He'll kind of like climb down out of the tree and then hop down, and then I'm assuming by now the others have caught up to him. And, this all this coordinates with where and what I saw on the wall last night.
You said, okay. So you guys did see something last night.
He didn't, I did. And at that time, I thought it was just going to be trick of the shadows after we had investigated. But this is definitely not a trick of the shadows.
Judging by what we've been following in the path of destruction, yeah, no, I would agree. Big Cat and I were a little bit behind you. We looked around to where you guys had stopped, and at least I didn't see anything. Did you, Big Cat?
Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you. I'm trying to fuck with Artek.
That's why I raised my eyes. I knew what he was doing. I was going along with it. Artak's not going to budge from calling him Big Cat.
Motherfucker.
He has a name. He has a name for everybody. I mean, come on.
Better
Need
than
to follow
Fluffy.
the tracks and see what it is we're dealing with. And you
That's
two
just the problem.
need to talk.
Two problems. First problem. These tracks end here. They don't continue on anywhere else. They just end. Second problem. I have nothing to say to him. And he has nothing that I want. He has nothing to say that I want to hear right now.
Listen to me very closely, little cub. I understand that you two have had a massive difference in the last 24 hours. If we are getting off of this hellhole alive, we need everyone working together. Once we are back in civilization and away from the fucking monkeys, go your separate ways. Kill each other. I don't care. But until we are off this island, try to work together. And the only way to accomplish that is to talk. You are not the only one that has lost brothers. And he is not the only person that has done wrong trying to protect. Talk it out. Or stay the hell away from each other. And she's gonna start walking back to the camp.
Lost brothers. I could give less of a damn if I lost about losing that brother. He's no brother of mine, anyways. But that kill was to mine. And he's going to glare at Artak for a bit. Get this. I will work with you for this time. But I swear, just understand that I do not like you in any way. This is only a matter of convenience. And he's just going to kind of like brush past Artek and start heading back.
I told you what my mission was, cool cat, and I intend to keep it. Everyone off this island alive. You, me, everybody. That's how it will be. That's how it will go. So long as we get that done, we'll do it. I'm following orders too, man. Which is protect everyone. And that's what I intend to do. The whole way up until we get off this island, up until we get back with our mentors and their pack thing and all the rest of it. But until then, yeah. Let's do what we have to do. No more, no less. Right? I was in
With that,
I'm
oh,
military.
go ahead.
I'm military. I'm used to dealing with people who sometimes I can't stand, who can't stand me just because of how I am. I'm me. I do what I need to. But I'm also a soldier who knows what the main mission is and main priority is, and I get that done. Which is protect everyone here. You, Noman, Big Cat here, or you, Little Dude, Big Cat, River Cat, Birdman, everyone. Everyone's going to be making it. Everyone's gonna make it back. That's all that needs to be done. And then if you get shipped out with another company, or if I get shipped out to another company, another mission, that's how it goes. That's what happens. That's what happens. You just gotta deal with whoever doesn't like you, doesn't like me. I don't care. I've dealt with it before.
Cancel of uh, while 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 Artek was saying that, he will have stopped uh, for a bit just to listen, and he's gonna kind of just sigh a little bit, and I I want to make sure everyone gets off of here as well. I want to make sure everyone gets off of here as well, by any means necessary, and I don't care if that means that I go down and if everyone else makes it back and I do not. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't I don't like the fact that I had a chance to have the satisfaction that I wanted for so many years torn away from me. I need time. And for right now, I just need time. So, you do what you need. Maybe I will talk to you later. And he's just gonna keep walking after that.
Artak will.
Or shit. Sorry, shit.
Yeah, no. Artak will turn to Noman as well. While we're here and doing this, any other questions on? Do you have any questions on where my mission priority is, Noman?
And no one's just going to shake her head no.
I believe it's his.
I know where your mission priorities are, and I understand them.
Good. Let's make sure that you and Cool Cat and everyone else here gets home.
Agreed. And with that, no one's going to start flying back down the path that y'all came.
Sheik is intentionally going to be walking slow so that everyone passes him.
All right. I take it Artek is joining us as well.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, Artek would again at least try to bring up a rear so that he has eyes on everybody. Become his
Chance is going
for
to
the
just
entire campaign.
Chance is just going to come use just gonna go like flash of lightning blazing past Sheeq, and all you're gonna hear is keep up, old man.
What's the range on hold person?
That's a great
'Cause I
question.
know I prepared it.
I can answer that question here in a moment.
Yeah, please. I'm thinking it's 60 feet, but I'm not positive.
It is 60 feet.
Yes. Does Sheik have time to cast it?
Call it high or low.
Low.
Oh yeah, he's got time.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you need a wisdom saving throw, Chance. DC's 13.
All right, let's see here. Roll. 13.
Oh, you bastard.
Just barely.
Motherfucker.
There's a whiff as his tail just manages to go through the little slip.
Yeah, just feeling his muscles kind of slightly lock up. The little bit of no, there's just going to be a little pulse of the blue flame going through his armor, and he's going to run. He's going to turn around and be running backwards, and just kind of gently salute to him, like with a 2-finger salute, and turn back around and keep going.
Can't, Sheeq, and Artek, roll my perception check.
An 8.
12.
A 12. Hey.
Hey, okay.
Hey, we can agree on something.
So Artek, apparently you are too far back, but Chance, as you race by Sheeq, and Sheeq, as you cast your spell and manage to hit a tree that's now holding perfectly in place, you notice a large shadow pass over you.
Shadow
Ixum.
from the sky.
Yep, like a shadow from the sky. Ixum, Baylor, and Lex. As you are in camp, roll me a perception check.
I love how he just left us at a cliffhanger to die.
$25.
18.
All right, Baylor.
19.
All three of you also from above notice a shadow passing over you. We will go back to the party in the woods. Artek, you never saw anything.
Nope, that's all shit.
Sheeq, Chance, what are y'all doing?
Seeing that shadow, Chance is going to basically come to a screeching halt, and he's going to start looking up.
Okay.
Sheik's running back towards the camp.
Okay. Chance, as you look up, you notice a flash of red flying above you. That looks strangely like a dragon.
Oh, this is much worse.
Now he said strangely like, I don't owe anyone any money yet.
It's kind of hard to make out all of it because of the palm fronds and the leaves above you. But from what you gathered, this very well could be a red dragon. Going back to the camp. Baylor, Ixum, and Lex. All three of you spot that shadow. What are y'all doing?
Oh, they don't get a cool roleplay session? Shit.
Since I doffed my special armor going to sleep, I'm going to redon it, but this time it looks a little bit different. Instead of being kind of brighter, it's much darker and stealth-like.
Okay. Exum, Lex.
Ready my weapons just in case whoever's casting this is getting closer.
Lex reaches into his pouch and pulls out a piece of cured leather and casts mage armor on himself, and then in his other hand appears a glowing ball the size of a softball in his hand.
All right. Well, if any of you three were to look up, you would notice that you've got a very, very old, almost ancient green dragon flying above you.
You said a green dragon?
Yep.
We gotta go.
Both parties, about 10 minutes after you see these shadows and have seen what is flying above you, you start hearing a massive fight in the air, echoing down.
Massive fight?
Yep.
Yeah, there's two dragons.
Oh!
Your crew saw red, my crew saw green.
We haven't leveled recently, right?
Nope.
No, you haven't yet.
Okay.
We're at 3.
Apparently, these dragons seem to be more interested in each other than y'all, luckily.
I could change that.
Yeah, I bet you wanted to could.
Lex, we love you. We love chaos. Let's not have this much chaos.
No, and look, he's chaotic, but he's chaotic good. He's not chaotic stupid.
Okay, so let's go to the party in camp. What are y'all gonna do?
Lex is going to cast an illusion over top of his head that looks like sand.
Okay.
So it's just a flat, like a 5 foot by 5 foot square that looks like sand if you're looking down from above.
So you're basically going to camouflage yourself.
That is correct.
Exum, Baylor.
As far as the battle from us,
Adopt the map. I would say it's halfway between both parties. So probably from y'all about a mile.
Just up
Yeah.
here.
at this point, I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
I mean, what do you do when two dragons fight? You just, stay as far away from it as you can and keep an eye.
No, you wait till one of them's almost dead and you snipe the kill for the XP.
Yeah. Although I think Baylor might have the best idea there.
Born on the ground, need itself raised in the dark.
Hey,
Okay.
we already have a hole started.
Right. Yeah.
Our party in the woods, what are y'all going to do?
Chance is going to, upon seeing that, he is going to he's gonna look back, kind of like wave to Artak and like signal for him to hurry the fuck up, and he is then going to bolt for the camp.
Oh, shit. Guess he heard something bad. Okay, well, we're gone.
Yeah, all Artak would see is just Chance waving, like really waving urgently, and then a sudden poof of sand or of dirt.
Wonderful. Okay, looks like we got to move quickly. Not exactly what I wanted to do this morning, but that's fine.
Don't worry, you got Fairy Boy with you.
By this time, after seeing the dragon and the battle that's taking place, Fairy Boy is about 20 feet ahead of you, Chance, and taking off even faster, saying, "Too many teeth, too many teeth, too many teeth. This is not going to happen."
Longstrider on self. At first level, because that's all I could do. May I roll to cities? No. Longstrider on self. Increase speed by 10 feet. Gone. So I'm moving 80. If it matters, 80 feet. I'm moving and dashing.
All right. Sheeq, what are you doing at this point?
So
Sheik's just gonna let him pass him. Like he's running, but like he's not keeping up. These kids are too young.
Come on, don't you have any spells to move any faster?
Sheeq is basically taking a leisurely stroll through the woods while everyone else runs.
Well, no, he's still running. He's just not Longstrider or Tabaxi running. So he's just hustling at his old man pace of 35 feet.
Oh, 35. Okay, I'm only moving like 5 more than you for an hour.
You were still like behind me though, so you just overtook. It's great.
Chance is already gone because he can move 300 feet and fucking around. He just has to stop and rest for a moment, and then he can do it again.
And with as scared as Noman is, she's passing him. I mean,
once Artak will kind of realize that Sheeq isn't quote unquote keeping up. Thank goodness Longstrider is not a concentration spell. He'll back up, Longstrider on him, gone. In which case, with extra 10 feet of movement, you will be going much fast, 5 feet faster than me. So you're going to overtake me at that point.
Okay.
It's another spell slot gone.
It's gonna sound like packing peanuts as he runs by.
Hold the sound.
Pop, 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 pop. There you go, Big Cat. We're gone. You're gone. Everyone else is gone but me, of course.
As the final member of our woodland party, for lack of a better term right now, get back to camp. First one shadow, then another shadow flies quickly over the camp. Anybody looking up will notice that it is a small young dragon, red variety, now being chased by a very old, almost ancient green dragon. And that red dragon looks like it's losing.
Sheik's just gonna chuckle and be like, fuck that dragon.
Chance is just gonna still heading for the camp. He's gonna once he gets there, he's just going to like look around and seeing everyone else pretty much hunkering down. Chance will kind of hunker down as well. Just kind of watch up at the fight.
Yeah, well, this fight is now more of a, oh shit, I've bitten off more than I can chew. Let me get the fuck out of here from a young red dragon. But as y'all get back, you notice Baylor has dug a hole almost to the center of the earth, trying to get away. Ixum is kind of hiding out. And Lex is holding his hands above his head, hoping his spell does not end anytime soon. Anyone looking for River and now Noman will notice both of them hiding underneath a hut.
That was perfect timing. That was perfect.
Perfect
timing. Oh God, that was like immediately after you found that shit right away.
Really? You must have had that one waiting.
Yeah. I had it on standby. And the time, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, my time has come.
It's my turn to meme now.
Full on, like, Master Wuxi style. My time has come. You must continue without me.
Oogway, by the damn way. You can't remember the
Oogway, thank you. I don't know why I can't get that name right ever.
All right. So within 2 minutes of everybody getting back to camp, both dragons are like out of view. What's the party going to end up doing now?
Artek's gonna lean over on his blade and just. All in favor of leaving this island say aye? Aye?
I didn't recall them saying anything about dragons.
Chance is just gonna, look.
How far are we
still
from the
kind of
pickup point?
You're about
thinking that.
from pickup point to the camp. Since y'all made a trail, you're probably about 2 hours, and that's
Not
at
the direction in which the dragons went.
dragons went the opposite direction of where your path back to the pickup point is.
They went north.
Okay.
We need to head south.
We move now before that thing comes back.
That has to have been the coolest thing I have ever seen.
I
Still quite
have not,
terrifying, but cool.
I have not moved like that since before most of you were born. And I'm going to regret it by the time we get to the boat.
You're welcome, Big Cat, and he'll slap his shoulder.
Lex prestidigitates the seat of his pants.
But yes, Cool Cat, I agree. My realm does not have any fucking dragons. That's fucking terrifying. I've only heard about them in fucking stories. That's what they look like?
Yeah, that's my distant relative.
Like I said,
And they get bigger. And they get bigger than that. And Sheek's gonna like throw his paw to hit Artak in the back. He's gonna do it as hard as he fucking can. I'm not sure if I need like strength
I was gonna
check
say,
or
do I need a con save?
Yeah, do a strength test versus con save.
Sure.
strength versus con save. Okay.
15.
23.
God damn it.
My only good roll of the night.
Go for it, Bard. Describe it.
You know how there's like, if you've ever been around people like flicking towels with each other, and you can just hear
Oh, yeah.
and know it's essentially that, but a thud that you can just you can hear and feel the pain of as he just on Artak's back, like right in the center of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, probably Artak went forward a few feet and just, like, trying to use his glaive to also steady himself as, like, a third freaking leg or something like that. Or, like, you know, just a tripod, and then just, like, you don't hear anything from him until... Oh, God. I deserved that somewhere, didn't I? But yes... Very cool. Very, very cool. I've never seen one before. It was both cool and terrifying. I agree with Big Cat. Let's go. As he's like struggling to breathe from just the pain.
Hearing the words "Let's go" and "boat," both Nomad and River are taking off out of the camp, heading back down the path that y'all made.
Hello.
Noman is still saying, way too many teeth, way too many teeth, way too many teeth, as he's trying to get there as fast as he can.
Listing off everything. Too many teeth, too many claws, poison, poison, fire, run.
Chance at this point in time is going to he's going to be like slowing down. Well, if we're going to go, we better get to the boats. We better get to the boats now, and he's gonna kind of look over at the rickety sled that Baylor built.
Holy shit!
Mind George. I think he offended the dwarf.
The artificer dwarf, no less.
He's gonna look at the sled and who's going to pull it.
Baylor is already in his like tow harness and he is moving.
Chance will use Ray of Frost underneath, like right in front of the sled.
Right behind Baylor in front of the sled.
Yeah, to give it something to, and he's gonna try and follow along with it to try and give it something to slide over a little easier.
Yep.
Baylor is keeping a much better pace than before. Like, he is not as slow as he was before.
Well, after seeing two dragons, I can imagine.
No, that's my armor.
Okay.
He made an exoskeleton.
Yes.
I hope that caught clearly on this goddamn recording.
Lex, Ixum, you all following? What y'all doing?
Yeah, following the group. Glancing up the sky every so often.
Does anyone else need a speed boost? I got one more. No? Okay, cool.
All right. Well, it takes you about 2 hours to get back to the boats. The captains are already starting to push their boats out into the water. It's like, hell no, we are not staying here with those dragons. Fuck these adventurers. We don't give a shit.
We don't get paid enough for this.
We signed up not to eat this. We are getting out. And that's where we will end the session today. Y'all boarding the boat with the treasure and the pearl. And sailing back to port. Or sailing back to Terra Aurora. Good session, y'all.
Splendid.
Next session will be July 25th.
Next 2 weeks. Nice.
Yep. Hopefully, I will see some of. I know I will see some of you on the 22nd.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it. A couple things came up. I can give you details.
Perfectly understandable. Perfectly understandable.
Yeah, I was quite aggravated.
Understood. But I think that should do it. Myth, if you want to go ahead and kill the audio recording.
Yep. Everyone say bye to everyone who missed everything.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.